Sup, y'alls? Something I didn't really realize until fairly recently is this drive I always have. This drive to always be extraordinary in like every situation, whether it's a conversation with somebody, always trying to like appear extraordinary or cool or smart or really interesting, or whether it's trying to um, get good grades to like keep an identity of being a smart person, or whether it's just going about in the world, like just I don't know, just being out somewhere in public. I just feel like an unconscious desire, or like a this drive to like be extraordinary somehow, like be confident, be charismatic, be super intelligent, be rich or famous. Those are like desires that kind of like that have kind of gone away a little bit. They still pop up sometimes, um, but just like this constant unconscious driver that is always like making me feel the need to be extraordinary. Um, you know, there's just something that doesn't sit right with me about being ordinary, you know? But when I think about it, like I want to be, how should I say this? I want to feel connected to people. I don't want to feel like I'm separated from others. But when I do this, when I play into this, it sort of separates me from others, because now it's like I feel different than people because I'm extraordinary and I'm this confident, charismatic, intelligent um, person. And then it's like there's like a superiority thing that comes from that, and it's like the ego takes over, and then I feel super isolated. Like I actually end up feeling extremely isolated, and it feels terrible, even though I'm like hyping myself up in my mind and like convincing myself that I'm doing something great. Reality is it actually like buries me, and I'm actually like digging my own grave, if that makes sense. Since I've become aware of this drive, I fucking hate it. Oh my god, I fucking hate it. Um, it just it disgusts me almost. Like it's almost just like, why can't you just be? Why can't you just be as you are? Like why can't I just be as I am? You know, and not need to be extraordinary. I don't need to like have some like performance desire to like, okay, I'm gonna be super confident, or I'm gonna say this, or you know, because all that shit's fake. It's all fake and phony. It's all a bullshit performance. You know, it's all a bunch of bullshit. Um, you know, it stems from a place of deep insecurity, super deep insecurity. It stems from a place of ego and self-centeredness, you know, this needing to like feel like I'm, I don't know, worthy of love, or like um I guess that's another thing too. Like I genuinely feel, and I know it sounds irrational, but I feel this way. I genuinely do. Like I genuinely feel like I'm not worthy of being loved or accepted unless I'm doing something amazing, unless I'm confident, unless I'm uh, um, a sociable uh, person, or like I'm doing something exceptional, like getting incredible grades, or I'm doing something that is worthy of respect or admiration. Like, I don't know, I don't feel like just I don't know if I'm explaining this right. I don't feel like I'm worthy of love or acceptance if I am not convincing myself maybe that I'm doing something extraordinary or that I'm appearing extraordinary. Like I don't think, like how could someone want to be in my presence if I'm not extraordinary? You know, and I think I can look at that now and say that's bullshit, Antonio, you know? Like you know, because the people that I'm around, I like being with them just to be present with them. It's not because they're this way, you know. It's not because of like a specific, because they're, oh my god, they're extraordinary at this. It's not. It's not because of that. So I know that I can look at other people that way. So why can't people look at me that way? And I know people can. It's just it's weird. It's like I understand that people can think of me that way, but my body doesn't feel that. Like I still feel the need to perform and like appear a certain way, you know? Um, yeah, it's just something I really struggle with a lot. And you know, whenever I'm feeling worse, whenever I'm feeling the absolute worst, I'm feeling the most, uh, uh, I'm feeling really deep sadness and I'm just feeling really kind of isolated and you know, maybe I haven't socialized in a few days and I've just kind of been in my own world. Maybe I've been busy with school or busy with something. Um, I feel I feel terrible in these moments and what you know what's funny? You know what my mind does in these situations is I feel a heightened sense of like a superiority complex or I feel like a heightened sense of self. Like my mind um it it introduces all these grandiose fantasies, these I'll just be whatever, I'll just be going about my day and I'll think like, wow, these people must think I'm so great or these people must think this of me, you know. And again, it feels awful to think these things, but it actually gives me a, I don't know if it's dopaminergic or serotonergic, but it definitely like feeds the loneliness and the depressiveness tendencies. It definitely like helps that. Um, but it's terrible. But it doesn't help it at the same time because when I think these elevated, when I engage with these elevated sort of thoughts, these grandiose fantasies about me, it isolates me further. Because again, it puts myself in this place that is like not um, not real and not like disharmonious, like away from being grounded, away from being grounded from things. I guess is how I put that. Um, yeah, like it's such a weird thing, and that just stems from just not being okay being ordinary, not being okay with saying, hey, like you know, I don't know, I don't have anything to bring to this conversation right now, or I don't have any thoughts on this, or I don't know how to solve this problem, or hey guys, you know, I know I was really energetic yesterday, but I'm not feeling very social today, you know? Instead of just saying that, you know, I'll just go put on an act and act super confident, which sucks and is even more draining. You know, it's all just this fear of being ordinary, you know? Um, it's just a fear of being, really, is what it is. It's just a fear of being present with how I am in the moment. That's really what it is. Um, yeah, it's just something I struggle with a lot, and you know, it really sucks having all these grandiose fantasies and all these things that heighten my sense of self and boost the hell out of my ego, because all it does is just push me away further. Um, and it's almost like this weird addiction I have where it's like I don't want to engage with these fantasies or with these heightened thoughts I have. Um, but my body is so unconsciously used to body and mind are so unconsciously used to like clinging to these things for like safety and like feel good when I'm feeling bad, that it's like it's just kind of what I do. I've been able to really work on it a lot and step out of it a lot, but it's still just such a major confliction in my life, something I struggle with. It just stems, it just stems from not feeling like I am okay just the way I am. And yeah, it's a battle, I'll tell you that. It has gotten better, a lot better. It really has. But yeah. I think I just need to continue being vulnerable and like being presently myself, which is what has helped me get more comfortable and okay with being okay with just how I am, and not needing to be anything other than that. But yeah, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and make a video and talk about that. I think that's everything. Yeah. I hope you are having a good ass motherfucking day wherever you at. I'll catch you soon. Peace.